Welcome back to Daventry. Second video film from Daventry, and it's episode 20 of Rate the Darts venue, and I'm going to Pasha's bar, restaurant, shisha. Now, not one word of a lie, until a couple of years ago I thought shisha was a kebab, but I know what shisha is. That's not what this particular video is about. Nothing against it, but it's a converted church, and apparently it has a dartboard. A converted church next door to an existing church, it would seem. So we'll see what. Okay, I can already see there's a dartboard in there. Looks like a dartboard to me. Let's see what we've got in here. It's an odd. Does seem like an odd venue, just the whole shisha element, but that's just me. Unmissable. But we don't know who's playing. Come on, give us a clue. Right, let's take a look inside Pasha's Daventry. Okay, let's first check out the board here at Pasha's in Daventry. And this is interesting because it's a Winmau Blade 5, which is an excellent board. But look at the, well, I don't know if you can see the poor condition of the board. It's filthy. Almost as if it's had damp damage to it. It definitely looks old. And it's not, it can't be a particularly old board, but I don't think we're in great nick here at all. There is a second board, as you can see here, but as you will shortly see, this board is not quite as accessible. This is also a Winmau Blade 5. Similar condition, maybe slightly better. We'll head back through to the main environment, and yeah, I think for board I can't give this any more than a 7 out of 10. Okay, let's take a look at setup. Well, we've got a dedicated room here for the bar sports, darts and pool, so that is, for me, it's really impressive. You know, I often talk about having enough space to play in. Well, look at the amount of room we've got here. We really have got all the space we could ever want. Yes, there's a pool table there, but in absolutely no proximity at all to the board. Clear hockey, yeah, not a physical hockey, but we know where to stand. We've got a heavy, hard-wearing, heavy-duty darts mat. We've got a surround, and we've got pretty diabolical lighting, to be honest. Requested for these lights to be switched on, made next to no difference. It doesn't actually look that bad on the picture that I'm looking at while I'm filming, but yeah, it's not great lighting at all. So I'm just going to walk you through to where this other board is, which is intriguing because you can already see there as I zoom in, there's a darts scorer, electronic scorer, and indeed a chalkboard, and a better surround. We look at what I'd class as the darts room. There is a surround. It's not as good a surround, but a surround is a surround. There's absolutely no scoring mechanism here whatsoever. So yeah, I mean, this clearly has been converted into some kind of restaurant area through here. You can even see where the hockey was. So they haven't even removed the tape hockey for the diners, the tables, but you know, yeah, I'd say the setup here was potentially slightly better, but we have to go with the setup based on what we see, which is we know where to stand, We've got an abundance of space, got a board surround, but yeah, I still think for setup, 7 out of 10. So yeah, it's a difficult one for me to score on an environment and atmosphere. I'm sure this is actually a really nice restaurant. I've never eaten here, never been here. But I'm grading it on a darts venue, and the whole darts board being in here is a bit of a misfit, if anything. But as you can see, it's a nice place. But yeah, it's very much a different environment. I mean, got a room set aside here, I don't know, some kind of function. Provision for the dogs. Yeah, I think interesting place, probably a brilliant place to eat. But for atmosphere, general environment, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Well, it does just strike me that this place is just too big. It's become a restaurant and it's got surplus space that it doesn't know what to do with. Hey, if you've got extra space, stick a pool table and a dartboard in there, I've no problem with that. I do feel that the 7 out of 10 for the environment, I am going to up that to an 8 now. This is a good environment to throw darts in. I also said there was no scoring mechanism. There actually is a chalkboard here, which I kind of hadn't clocked. It's not exactly convenient to the board, but it's not bad actually, because if you're playing, you'll pick your darts up, walk right, and put your score in. So the fact there is some kind of scoring provision, and it is a big open space, I am going to increase it to an 8 out of 10 for setup. Got another board here. Someone's written, "You are bozo." I've been called worse. Okay, value section. How much can you see of Daventry town centre? Basically none. Okay, well, the value section should be predominantly about the beer. But we're going to skirt over the beer here. But the Foster's was £3.95, which is not bad, I don't think. Changed from £4 for a pint. This bag of scampi fries, which is smaller than a normal bag of crisps, you get about 6 in here. This bag of scampi fries was £2. And that's not a joke. It was £3.95 on the till for the pint of Foster's. Upon asking for the crisps, it went to £5.95. Now, whether the guy decided today's the day I'm going to choose someone to take the piss out of, I don't know. But I hope it backfires, because I hope one person watches this that would attend or frequent such a venue and never again order a bag of scampi fries, because that is utterly unforgivable. So £5.95. Do you know what? As a combined tally, it's high, but there's been higher in the series. But taking it in context, for value, it's 5 out of 10. Okay, so all that remains here at Pasha's is that double 16 challenge. Hey! Well. Dart number 2. A wonderful expedition there of double 16 hitting. And to summarise Pasha's, it is a 7 out of 10 for the board, an 8 out of 10 for setup, 5 out of 10 for value, 5 out of 10 for general atmosphere and environment. So it is a total score of 25 out of 40 for Pasha's Daventry. See you in the next episode.